What's up, everyone? Welcome to Bonehead Truckers, where we're the freaking news, okay? And we're calling it like we see it. What I see right there, and you're going to see the other part of this video here in a second, that's a foreign freaking driver running into somebody stopped at a red light. And this is a foreigner that doesn't understand English, okay? And we're going to get a good look at him here in a second. But look, as you can tell, This car is slowing down. This little pickup truck is slowing down, hauling some other cars, and the truck just plows straight through them. I mean, this is ridiculous what we got going on. And luckily, when I first started this whole movement, that, well, at least the Bonehead Truckers part of the movement, right? Back in March, I said no one's doing anything about it, calling out the foreigners. Well, finally, people have listened. They've listened, and I was told that you weren't allowed to say foreigners. Okay, you should say non-domicile CDLs. And now you've got the mainstream media. You got the freaking federal government calling out foreigners in trucking. I'm glad we made such a stand where it's like, it's very politically correct now to say it, because it wasn't in March. And I like to say we made it politically correct. Being politically incorrect, we made it. Now let's take a look at this driver. And yes, I will have some offensive jokes and noises, so if you don't like that, then go kick rocks. But stay tuned. You know, I want to hurt your feelings, because you need to have your feelings hurt. And yes, I did check out that truck. Here's a driver right there. He's on the phone. He can be heard saying, okay, that was the phone conversation. All right. This trucking company, I looked it up. One truck, one driver. So this is him, out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, and I'm going to play the audio of the driver or the guy that was filming this, right? He has, you know, there's some audio to this, and I'll film it, I'll play it here in a second. But listen, what I'm trying to figure out is, okay, we've got these guys that can't speak English and all this. How do they get a truck? Where do they get the money? I mean, is it money that the government gives them, like grants? You know, it's like, hey, come over here to America and we'll help you start your trucking company. No experience required. Look, let's see this again. Yeah, this is what we'll pay you to do. Come from your country, come and run over people. That's what we do over here. We'll let you do that over here. No training necessary. Listen, I don't understand why we got to have so many freaking foreigners driving these trucks, right? And they talk about how, oh, you're not allowed to talk about these people because, you know, they're just going to make our country better, right? How does it make us better? Because the countries that they came from were third world countries. How is it that we're bringing people over from other parts of the world to come take American jobs is going to make America great? How is that? Huh? Well, that's what I'm sitting there saying. Ask yourself that, because this is what they do in other countries, right? This is what they do. Now, was he distracted? I don't know. Probably no one knows, because he can't speak no English. That's just what I'm sitting there saying. Well, I mean, I'm so glad that I'm here to sit here and tell you guys what you guys need to hear about all this that's going on. Because no one else at the time, now it's kind of trendy now, especially on X, but there's still people out here on YouTube that are pretty famous and got big channels that don't want to offend anybody because, you know, he may lose a subscriber. I don't know if you've figured this out yet. I'm not afraid to lose a subscriber or 5 or 10 or 100 or 1,000. I'm not afraid. I'm going to call this out. And, yeah, so let's play the audio of this, what was going on here on the ground. The boots on the ground, as they say.
You wondering why Trump wants people to fucking understand English? and why we're getting rid of the non-domicile CDLs. That's the reason right there.
Oh, that's cold. Wait, because he couldn't speak. He didn't understand. He's over there going. Yeah. Oh man, if somebody who could knows this guy, because this wasn't sent to me, right? I wish it was that way. I could say, dude, you're savage. Okay, just let him know. It says, hey, man, your video went on Bonehead Truckers, and he thinks you're a freaking awesome dude for saying this and calling it as he sees it. You know, so I mean, you've got freaking people that go to work, right? Driving these trucks, driving trucks like this that was ran over, just doing your job, stopping at a stoplight, and you got idiots like this right here that's going to go ruin your day. You know, luckily, no one lost their life in this. That's the reason why I could joke about it. I could joke about it and just clown this guy and clown the whole situation. But it's absolutely a real thing. It's, the whole situation is a real thing. We've got drivers coming from other countries, third world countries, okay, with no training, and they've been handed CDLs fraudulently, and not just in CDL, or not just in California. Secretary Duffy, it's been happening all over the country. We've seen it. Yeah, California is probably the worst, but check out Minnesota, check out Texas, check out Florida. They've all been caught doing it. And so it's not just these states. It's not just this one state. Yes, California needs to be fixed, but listen, this is a big old thing, and we've been calling it out, and I think everybody should have been calling it out. But listen, it's a big issue because these guys aren't properly trained. They don't know English. And listen, what they're doing here, they're going off and taking freaking money out of our pockets. So it's not that they're unsafe, okay? But truck drivers that used to make a decent living driving a truck can't do it anymore. They're struggling. Why? Because of people like this. Because they could do this job far less than you and I. Because we have mortgage, we have house payments, rent, whatnot. We have cars, we have insurance, we have health care, we've got food and all that. Where these people, they go and they live out of a truck. They don't need all that. And they send all their money back to their country. And they're living like kings. They're living like kings. Okay, their families are living like kings because they do it for far less than us. Okay, this industry needs an overhaul. I'm calling for it. Bonehead Truckers, we're gone.